Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tweendom Talk Show, the talk show for the kids, the teens, and everyone in between. I hope you all are having an amazing week so far. Mine has been pretty good. See, the weather here has been a bit shaky. There was this huge storm, and it literally just took out the power in so much of Chicago and its surrounding areas, and I think Illinois in general. So it has been a little bit of a rough week for us, but at the same time, we've made it through, especially for all my Chicago viewers. I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking about. So today I have a pretty exciting episode for you guys. So I am featuring two of my favorite small businesses, YummiPop Cosmetics and Joi Balloons, and also they are kid run, which means that the businesses are created, were founded by kids, and I'm so excited to have Nadia Simms, who actually was on the show. I believe she was our third episode. She was actually on the show and she just started a business. So I'm excited to have her. And Destinee Joi Lane. I've met her a couple of times and she just recently, over the pandemic, I believe, started this an amazing business called Joi Balloons. So I'm excited to have them both on with me today. So I'm going to first let Destinee in. So let me see if this works. Y'all know sometimes that my internet can be acting crazy. So hopefully it works. So let me see here. Okay. Okay. Hi. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. It says that you're muted. So I'm going to ask to unmute. Okay, now. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing pretty okay. There was this crazy storm, so things have been a little bit shaky, but it's been going pretty good. So I'm glad that you've been doing well. So let's just get right into it. So you have this amazing business called Joi Balloons. So tell everyone a little bit about it.
Joi Balloons. I started this maybe in May, and I really it's a business that I have because over the quarantine I wanted something to do, and I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. So this was the time when I was like, well, maybe I should make a business, and that's what I decided to do.
Okay, that's an amazing story. I know that all of us over the quarantine have been super bored. So I think that starting a business was an amazing thing to do. So, Joi Balloons. First, tell everybody exactly what it is that you sell, what it is that you do with your business.
Okay, so Joi Balloons, we have we can do a variety of things, but my main three things that I sell are balloon arches, balloon columns, and balloon bouquets.
Okay, so how can people order from you?
People can order from me through Facebook, Instagram, or they can text me by my phone number.
Okay, so I actually have a couple of pictures of your amazing work with your balloons. So I'm going to share a couple of my favorites. So this is one that I actually love, and they're so pretty. I'm like, okay, I definitely, for my birthday, I'm going to need to order some from you. Okay. So that's one of my favorites. And now I'm going to pull up the next one. The next ones are really, really amazing. I don't understand how you have the ability to do it, but you have done an amazing job with it. I love the balloon arch for this one. There's such a pretty color combination, and the fact that it's such amazing creativity with this. I love it. So one thing is, you are how old again?
14.
Yeah, so you're 14. So what is it like what were the steps that you took to start a business at such a young age for you?
I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur, watching my mom grow up, and then as she started her own business. So I was like, this seems nice to work for yourself. So I just wanted to do my own thing and make my own money.
Yeah, that's a really inspiring story. I feel like lots of the time, especially for me, my mom had started her own business too. And watching her, I was just like, okay, I kind of want to be like a boss like my mom too. So I feel like that's a major factor for a lot of people that become entrepreneurs actually. So considering that's what inspired you to start it, is it difficult at your age, and especially because of the fact that we're in a pandemic, is it difficult for you to work with this business? And if so, kind of how do you deal with it?
It's not that hard actually. It's really not difficult because people are still ordering because they have birthdays, trunk parties. In like June and May, they had graduation parties. So people are still ordering. So I wouldn't say that it's that difficult. And there are plenty of events that people still need things, but we still have to like, use our social distancing and wear the mask.
Yeah, for sure. And how do you hope after this pandemic hopefully starts to die down, especially in America? How do you hope to expand Just Joy Balloons after the pandemic is over?
Well, I'm going to keep on promoting my business, going to keep on posting different things that I make, and then hopefully people will still be buying from me. But since I'm going to high school this year, I want to keep it flowing and keep it going so that in my high school years, I don't have to go get a job. I can just work for myself.
Oh, yeah, that's an amazing way to think about it, because I feel like being able to work for yourself and be able to make yourself money without having to work for anybody else, I feel like it's like a little bit of self-pride, like, oh yeah, I was able to build something up from the ground and be able to like make a living out of it. So I think that's an amazing mindset to think, especially because you just graduated. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And lastly, something that I want to ask you before we move on to the comments, because Tweendom Talk Show is a live stream. I like to go to the comments and people like to ask their questions. But before that, where can people order from you? Like, where can they find you on social media?
They can go to my Facebook at Destinee Lane, and then the picture will pop up as Just Joi Balloons, and it'll say my number and all the other information.
Okay, so everybody make sure to go there. I will definitely make sure to repeat that right after all of the comments and questions that the audience has, along with at the end of the episode. So now I'm going to go to YouTube and to Facebook, and I'm going to let people ask their questions because lots of the time they got a lot of questions that I definitely want to make sure to answer. So let's just hope my YouTube loads, because doing this takes up a lot of Wi-Fi in my house. So there you go. Oh, people are saying that they love your shirt, by the way, because it says Just Joy on it.
Oh, thank you.
So one person asked, how do you make the balloon arches, the balloon bouquets? How do you make them?
Well, there's not really a specific way. I'm kind of self-taught. You just have to put the balloons together and then you build it from then on.
Okay, yeah. I'm also pretty sure you can find a lot of YouTube tutorials on balloon arches. I know I definitely have looked up how to make those before on YouTube and found a lot of results. Another question that I received is, can people customize orders?
Yes, they can ask for anything. They can ask for the colors, and then if there's a theme, you can get like a Mylar balloon for that, and then we can definitely put something together depending on what they'd like.
Okay, so make sure to keep that in mind. I'm definitely going to keep that in mind for December because that's when my birthday is. What made you want to go into the balloon business in the first place?
Oh, like I said, like there was something for me to do over the quarantine since, like you said, it's very boring. And I wanted to make some money, especially going into high school year, start providing for myself. So I decided to make this business or start it.
Okay. I feel like that's an amazing like success story. Like when you go on Forbes 30 under 30 one day, I'm going to be like, okay, I knew her. I remember when she first started this. How long does it take you on average to create a balloon piece?
It can take from 30 minutes to 2 hours. It depends on the creation that you'd like. But like balloon bouquets, the one that you like can hold, that are filled with helium. Those can take about 15 minutes because all I have to do is build them up. But the columns and the arches take a little bit longer, because I have to actually build those and actually, put some work into them.
Okay. Does anybody help you make these balloon creations?
My mom does help out tremendously. So yeah, she's one person that like helps me out all the time when I need help, and if I'm not always able to do something, then she'll figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like definitely that little support right there is definitely like key to having an amazing business, especially over a pandemic. So anyone that wants to start one, I'm on the lookout for some of these tips because you're getting them here first. So one, everyone may like try to get some of these balloons, but it can also be like used as a gift too. And I just want to like point that out because I think that that's an amazing gift to give someone, especially in the times that we're in. If you can't like go to them and get them an actual gift, and afterwards you can always order from you, and then afterwards they get an amazing balloon creation. So I think that's pretty dope.
Thank you.
And one of the last questions that I received is, what has been your favorite piece to create out of all of
them? I've never gotten that question before. That's a hard one. I like doing the columns and the arches because when like it takes a lot of work to like build those, but at the end they look really nice to me.
Yeah. That's a true talent right there. I'm just going to say that now. That is not something people can just do every day. It is a true talent of what you are doing. So keep up the amazing work. I remember when I first saw the work on Facebook, I was like, oh, that is so cool. So it's a true talent that you have with that. And it will take me forever. It honestly would. It would take me hours and hours and hours. And you're saying 30 to 2 hours. 30 minutes to 2 hours. That would take me 5 days. But thank you so much for everything that you're doing. And thank you so much. Oh, no problem. I am so happy that I was able to have you on the show today to have everyone know about the amazing work that you were doing over this pandemic. So one more time, can you repeat where people can order from you and where people can find all of your information and social media so they can be on the lookout?
So I do not know the Instagram, but the Instagram is just Joi Balloons, and the Facebook is Destinee Lane. But you guys can also to put your order in, you can text 708-400-2993, and I'll repeat it again, 708-400-2993, and that's my number.
Okay, I hope everyone was able to write down that number, and if not, you can always rewind. I know, especially because of the fact that this is live, but at the same time you can rewind, so it's pretty awesome. And also, I got one last question that I'm gonna ask because it seems pretty important to the people that really want to order from you. How far in advance do people have to order?
People have to order, I would say, at least 2 days. But to make it easier for me, I like a week in advance so that I can do it in a timely manner.
Okay, I hope everyone that wants to order from her, because I definitely I'm mentally writing that down right now. So I can make sure I have it down for all of my little events and things like that I want to do in my home. I hope everyone was able to know a week in advance, and make sure to rewind to be able to get the social media and the phone number for Just Joi Balloons. Destinee, thank you so much for coming on the episode with me today. I'm so glad I was able to have you on.
Thank you so much for supporting me and letting me talk to you.
Oh, no problem. I'm so glad that I was able to talk to you, that the audience is able to know everything that you're doing. So I will make sure I will talk to you later. Remember to order from Just Joi Balloons, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Okay, everybody. Destinee is amazing. Remember to go to all of her social media handles. Remember to rewind if you want to be able to see everything that she is doing. Now, I am going to let in my friend, Nadia Simms. She has been doing amazing things for a long time now. But soon, she will be launching her amazing cosmetic line, YummiPop Cosmetics. I am so happy to be able to have her on the show. So let me bring her in. I'm admitting her right now. Okay, it says she's connecting to the audio, so we'll give her a quick second. Oh, it shows like this black screen. Wait, I'm gonna really hope that nothing technical is going on right now. Okay. So I was able to hear her for a second. Hi, wait, you're muted. So let me ask you to unmute really quick.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing really, really well. I am so glad I'm able to have you on the show with me today.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
Yes, I am so excited for everything that you are doing. I was able to have you on Tweendom actually for our very third episode. And now it is, 15, 16 weeks later.
Wow.
I know, it's been like a long journey, but I'm so glad to be able to have you on today to be able to talk about your amazing cosmetics line, YummiPop Cosmetics. So feel free to tell everyone about it.
All right, so YummiPop Cosmetics is a fun, cool, positive cosmetics line that is geared towards young girls.
Okay, and also tell everybody exactly about what it is that you sell. Tell everyone just every single thing that you can about the brand.
Okay, so what I sell here, when I launch, I am going to be selling lip glosses, lip scrubs, and lip balms. But in the future, I'm going to be launching lotions, body butters, all that good stuff, and perfumes possibly. Can't wait for that.
Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. So tell everybody exactly when the release date is, because I know it hasn't released yet, but I am so happy because I was actually able to get a little sample tester of it. When I tell you, amazing. I literally use the lip gloss all the time. I love the brand of it. So let me actually see right now if I can pull up a photo. See now, normally what I do on this computer, I try to pull it up through another type of like screenshot type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But these photos wouldn't let me do that. So right now I'm gonna really try my very, very best.
It's okay.
But in the meantime, while I am trying to get my computer to work, will you tell everybody exactly, because I know you just started everything over the course of the pandemic, which I know sometimes can be very, very difficult. So tell everybody a little bit about how it was for you to initially start this business, how the business came about, and how you're working through it over the course of this crazy pandemic.
Yes. Well, so I started basically like how a lot of businesses start in my bedroom, and I was, scrolling through YouTube, and I was just like, what's this over here? So like I already heard that some people have already started their own cosmetics line, and I haven't really gotten into it really, but until I scrolled through this one particular video, and I was just like, this looks pretty cool. And it was about tips and tricks on how to start your own lip gloss cosmetics line. And I was just like, let me check this out. So then I called my mom, and I was just like, Mom, I have to do this cosmetics line because this will be so fun. Because quarantine really sucks right now, because it's really boring. You really don't have anything to do besides sit and vegetate on your phones and computers or whatever. So, that's what I thought about doing. And I was thinking about keeping like a nice positive cosmetics line and just keep my mind off of the COVID-19.
Yeah, I definitely feel like one of the things with starting something over the course of Miss Coronavirus, I feel like being able to keep your mind off of the situation at hand, especially for kids, because this can be very overwhelming for us. I know it's been very overwhelming for me because it's like every month is something new. And I'm like,
I know.
Calm down, 2020, like calm down. Yeah. But I definitely feel like, one, that is an amazing story. Like I told our previous guest that was on here, when I see you on Forbes 30 under 30, I'm going to be okay, yes, I knew her. I interviewed her twice. I remember when this started. So that is something really, really, really amazing. So how does it feel to be an entrepreneur at such a young age? Because sometimes people think that us kids cannot rule the world.
Yeah.
Like, Yeah, we can. So tell me a little bit about how it feels to be starting your own business at such a young age.
Well, to me, I feel really powerful because, I mean, starting at such a young age, like a lot of people, they think that they can't do things because they're too old or too young or a certain age that they can't do things anymore. I mean, I feel really powerful, and to me, I say that they can do whatever they put their mind to, as long as they have a strong mindset. They can do whatever they want, because as like if you stay positive and keep pushing and keep following your dreams and work hard on it, because you're not going to get anywhere if you don't work hard. Because that's how I came where I am today. Like, you just got to work hard and keep going at it. But I feel really powerful and strong, and I'm just inspired, and I really want to keep going, and I think that this is just going to be amazing, and I hope to inspire other people as well.
Okay, that was a pure power speech right there.
Thank you.
Z snap. I am telling you right now, every single person that is watching this, you heard it once. Even if you need to rewind to hear it again, like, let that sink in. Let it sink in. Think about it and realize how powerful. Like, Nadia just spit some fire, powerful, inspiring words. So, wow, like, I'm shook right now.
Thank you.
But one thing that I know, like, one, we're young. Yeah, we're young. Like, whatever, we get the point.
Mm-hmm.
But you are an actress as well. But at the same time, you now have a cosmetic line. Like, how does it feel to like be a double, triple threat? Like, and how also will you balance the acting portion with the cosmetic line as well? Do you kind of have a plan for that?
Well, right now, I mean, since I kind of first started and COVID-19 is happening, I don't really have very much work. I guess kind of school kind of comes in, and it's about to start for me next week, so that's going to be kind of crazy. But right now, I'm actually on a work trip, and we haven't launched yet, so we're hoping to launch this month. But we are trying to, keep it as organized as possible, and possibly schedule, like, maybe work on some YummiPop, like, once I come home from once COVID's all over, but like, once I'm finished with school, and I could get some work done, and yeah, hopefully this will be kind of working good and on schedule, and kind of be organized.
So what's something that maybe, like, I have never started a cosmetics line during the middle of a worldwide pandemic. But what is the most difficult part for you starting a cosmetic line overall? And if so, how are you able to like strive through it, deal with it, and still be able to come out on top after it?
Well, the hardest part right now is definitely inventory and the schedule, like my schedule, because I mean, school is definitely going to be starting up soon, and it's going to be really hard, but also inventory, because the YummiPops are kind of really hard to make, but they are really fun to make. But sometimes that can be a little bit time consuming, and also the money that we have to use for the products. But it's definitely the inventory that can be the hardest thing. But we're definitely going to go through it. Just to stay positive, and we will definitely persevere, and we will get to that point where we're in stores. Like, we're going to get in stores one day.
Manifest it, sis. Like, you will be in stores. You will be in stores making millions off of YummiPop Cosmetics.
Mm-hmm.
Put it out here, do the work to make it happen, and it will happen. So I believe you, and I know the entire audience of Tweendom Talk Show believes you too. So one last question that I'm going to ask before we get into the audience questions, because of the fact that Tweendom Talk Show is live streamed. They like to ask questions of their own. So my question that I'm pretty sure the audience will benefit from too is, when this launches, where can they buy all of your merchandise? Where can they buy the cosmetic products from you? And where can they find you right now on social media?
Okay, so you can find me on social media. You can search up YummiPop Cosmetics on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. It's spelled YUMMIPOP. And you can also go ahead and check out shopYummiPop.com/coming soon. And you can subscribe so you can get special details on when we launch, and possibly get a special gift on your birthday. Also, you can also when we launch, it's possibly gonna be sometime this month because I'm on a business trip for one of the TV shows that I'm on, and yeah, so hopefully we're gonna be launching this month.
Okay, so remember all of that. When the segment ends, I'm also going to ask you to repeat that again for all of the people that either may be popping in for the first time, or just weren't able to write it down.
Cool.
So now I'm going to get into the audience questions because lots of the time you guys have some really good questions, better than I could come up with, to be able to ask the amazing Nadia Simms. So let's go over to YouTube and see what they have to ask. Also, first off, I really want to say I love your shirt.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so let's go on over to YouTube. What are some of your dreams for YummiPop, and how do you plan to expand after the pandemic?
So, one of my dreams for YummiPop Cosmetics is to hopefully be in stores and collaborate with the bigger companies, possibly, be like Kelley Cosmetics and all those big brands and all that stuff. That's one of my dreams. And also, I'm sorry, can you repeat the last question really quick?
Oh, just how do you plan to expand YummiPop over after the pandemic is over?
Cool. I plan on expanding, possibly, going to entrepreneur events, like one of those events where you can sell things as an entrepreneur. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to going to those, possibly once all this COVID-19 is gone. That's what I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah. And little pop-up shops and things like that at entrepreneur events. Like me personally, I also love watching videos where people go to that. I learned so
Yeah, me too.
Yes, I watch videos of those all the time, watching people go to their favorite pop-up shops, and I learn a lot more about small businesses and learn the ones that I want to support. And I've actually found out about a lot of cool places through that. So when I see you on one of those videos I'm watching, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's nice. Okay, so another question that I got is, do you intend on establishing any other businesses?
I'm not actually really sure because I kind of really just started. So that's definitely something I'm definitely keeping in mind. Possibly maybe some clothes or whatever. That's definitely what I'm looking forward to doing, possibly. But in the meantime, I'm just focusing on cosmetics. And once we will be successful, once we are successful, I will definitely look into looking into clothes and other types of business types.
Yeah, I love that. And I am so happy because I know for a fact that you are going to be purely successful with it.
Thank you.
Signs of YummiPop Cosmetics in every single store that I walk to, every single store that I go into, every single clinic.
Yes, speak it into existence.
Yes, speak it into existence. Word of the wise. Another question that I received is, what are some of the favorites that you have worked on in the past?
I'm sorry, it kind of broke up.
Oh, okay. I said, what are some of your favorite things that you have worked on in the past? I believe they mean acting projects.
Okay. Well, for me, I don't really have a favorite because it's all a different experience to every single set that I've gone on. So it's kind of just I'm looking forward to new things and meeting new people and meeting and seeing the different sets and the different setup. So to me, I like them all because they're all new experiences and they're all new things that I can discover and make new friends and just learn.
Yeah, completely. And also, your acting is amazing too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so something that I received is, what has been your favorite product of YummiPop Cosmetics to create?
Well, I like all of the lip glosses. I'm not gonna give too much of a spoiler here, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. But I like the glosses because they're really cute and they're the shape of a the shape of a lollipop. They're the shape of a lollipop, and that's what I like. Because hence, YummiPop Cosmetics.
Yeah. I remember when I first opened the packaging for the very first time, I was like, oh my gosh, it is so cute. Like, I want to eat it, but I know for a fact I can't eat it. I gotta use it on my lips, but not actually eat it. But I really love the overall brand of it. It's so colorful and it's so much fun. And also, the packaging really fits in with the name of the brand. So I really, really love it. And I know that they do.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And then afterwards, this is actually going to be one of the last questions that I'm going to give because we're running out of time. Like I say every single episode, if you have a question that you are burning to get out, that you really want to know the answer to, just contact me anywhere. And then afterwards, I will go to the guest, ask them the question, and then get the answer back to you because I'm giving sometimes. And then, what was the inspiration for the name? And what advice would you give to kids who really want to start a business?
All right, so the inspiration for the name was I was looking at bottles because there are certain bottles that you can have. There are like the regular tubes, the regular, just different kinds of bottles, like baby bottles. I was like, what? But I saw this like lollipop, and I was like, that's so cool. And I was thinking, I really want a name that pops and that really says something and makes people like, wow, it like really pops. And I was thinking, what else could go with what else could go with the pop? We were thinking some other names, like maybe Honey Pop, all those other things, until I stumbled across YummiPop. It just came to my mind, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. So I'm going to incorporate that to the YummiPop. So there you go, YummiPop was born. And then my word of advice to people who want to start their own business is definitely keep going and work hard at it. It will definitely be hard at first because for me, it was really hard because you gotta figure out what your name's gonna be, you gotta figure out your logo, you gotta figure out all that stuff, and it also costs money. You just gotta be patient. You definitely have to work with yourself and work with all the things that you have, and definitely stay positive because positive is definitely key because you can get through a lot more things when you're positive instead of negative. And yeah, just keep going, never give up. And once the time comes, you'll definitely make it, Yeah. Just keep going and you will persevere.
I love that advice. I hope every kid out there or anybody in general that really wants to start their own business, the advice that Nadia just gave, completely
Thank you.
true. You just need to be really, really patient with starting a business. And I definitely feel like you are just a prime example. Like, you're doing this over the course of a worldwide pandemic. That happens, that's a 1 in a million chance of happening. But you were able to do it, and at a young age too. So the advice that you just gave, very true, and everyone can learn something from it. And also, I love how the name inspiration came about because of the fact the packaging so creative. Like,
thank you.
Rare that you see like a lip gloss that you can put on that comes in the packaging of a lollipop. Like, that is so cool. And unfortunately, I tried pulling up this photo on Zoom like 50 gabillion times.
It's okay.
It would not let me. So the one thing that I'm going to do is on my social medias, I will be posting pictures of the product because every person deserves to see it. And
thank you.
To post them because of the fact, sis, your work is amazing.
Thank you, sis.
Okay. So one last time before we end, make sure to say all of your social media handles where people can order the YummiPop Cosmetics from when it launches.
All right. So you can follow me on social media at YummiPop Cosmetics. YummiPop on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And you can check out shopYummiPop.com, ShopYummiPop.com/coming soon. And you can subscribe so you can get some special details on when we launch and possibly get a special gift on your birthday. There you go.
So make sure you do all of that. If you need to rewind it to be able to make sure that you get all that information, then rewind it. You need to know. So thank you so much, Nadia, for being on the show with me today. I had such
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. I am always so thrilled when I am able to highlight some of my favorite small businesses along with yours that will be launching soon. I'm so excited for it, and you'll be if I don't buy you out and you'll need another one.
Yes. Yes. Again, thank you so much for having me here. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful, and I am glad to be here again. And I'm excited too. And I really hope that this is gonna be great. And you know what? I know it is gonna be great. Keeping it positive. Yup.
So peace. Thank you so much for being on. Bye. I'll see you later.
See ya.
Okay. I hope that you guys all enjoyed Nadia. She is just a ball of sunshine. I am so glad that I was able to have her on the show for a second time to be able to highlight YummiPop Cosmetics because I use the product. It is amazing, and I'm so excited for it to launch and release. So like I said, on my social medias, on Inspired Melanin social medias, if you need that, go to Facebook, Inspired Melanin LLC. And also our Instagram, Inspired Melanin Official, and then my personal Instagram, which is AveryK_official. And my name is spelled Avery for all of you guys that may not know. And yeah, that is the end of this amazing Tweendom Talk Show episode where I highlighted two of my favorite small businesses, Destinee Joi Lane from Just Joi Balloons, and then afterwards Nadia Simms from YummiPop Cosmetics. Remember to be able to go follow them, order from them. I'm so happy to be able to highlight two of my friends doing amazing things. And yes, I will see all of you guys later in next week's episode where we have more fun, more guests, and it will be amazing. So yeah, I will see you guys later.